if you're listening about a kengu, a tiefling, and a bugbear having no damn clue what they're doing, then you're listening to Not So Super Dungeon Bros.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Not So Super Dungeon Bros. We're excited as always to have you. And with me as always is my brother Danny.
Hey.
Thaddeus.
What's up?
And Garrett.
Hello.
We've received quite a number of new listeners and we're excited about it. We just wanted to tell you, I hope we enjoy the show. We love all of our fans and we're thankful for the opportunity to just have some fun and have people listen to us. We're going to start this episode, as usual, with a roll-off to see who is the lucky winner of the recap.
It's probably me. 11.
16.
I got an at 20. That's right.
All right,
Gosh,
that is the lucky winner.
Okay, time to recap the crapshoot that was last episode. So, we set off heading into the mountains, trying to go find the portal to the Earth Elemental Plane, and things did not go particularly well for us. On the way up, we had a run-in with some mountain goats, which we promptly murdered all of the goats. Yeah, it was
as usual with creatures.
As usual. However, karma kind of struck back a little bit after our run with the goats, and a couple of manticores happened upon us. One of them taking our good esteemed spy master Haldor up to their cave. We quickly ran after them, climbing up the mountain, trying to get to them in time. However, when we found Haldor, he was not in the greatest state. His leg was pretty mangled, but we fought off the manticores, managed to kill them after some spell slinging and sword slashing, and the sword slashing did continue, as we amputated old Haldor's leg. He became a little bit shorter, and we somehow came upon the decision that we should give him some healing potions and let him get back down off the mountain himself. So hopefully that goes well. We will see. Only time will tell. However, we continued on coming to the site of the portal, where we came across a couple of guardians who were less than pleased to see us. However, we were quick enough. We all managed to run to the little dais. We inserted the orb that we had and we turned it to the left, and we were able to be transported to the Earth Elemental Plane, which is where we are now.
You forgot the most important part.
You freaking becoming a goat?
No.
Because I feel like that
was like the third most important part. But you also missed that one.
Oh my gosh.
You don't remember the most important thing that happened?
Did it have to do with you?
Yeah, it had to do with me.
I finally rolled that important.
I finally rolled a good investigation check. It was a momentous occasion for Rooster and his self-esteem. I also found a manicore egg, or what I think is a manicore egg.
Only time will tell.
I don't know if there's any good outcome.
It's going to be a
this.
butterfly.
It's a
I feel like
butterfly.
me and Barb's birds are very flustered at this point, and very, very loyal to have stuck around through all this crap.
Yeah, what the fetch were they doing during the battle with the manicores?
Rambo just, flew over and landed on a ledge and just walked.
I imagine they were sitting there on your shoulders or on the edge of the cave like,
on your left.
I'm not.
Your other left.
Yeah, we should get a bonus of perception for our birds. They can warn us of things.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't think our birds sound like chickens, though. I've never heard Exactly.
I don't know if I've met a raven that does that. But
no, not a raven.
you never know.
Or
You've never
falcon.
met a
Or a
raven from
falcon.
Evian. All birds sound like chickens. No.
Are they also all super dangerous, like in Zelda, where they can just freaking kill anything?
Yeah, pretty
Only
much.
if you hit it too many times.
Yep.
Dude. Yeah.
On that note, you guys are going to have to do some bonding checks with your birds soon.
Can
Yes,
I bond
we
with my
do.
egg?
You can,
Oh,
You
yeah.
could- he's gonna sit
you
on
can
it.
perform nature
You have
checks
to.
to see
You have
if you
to.
can do anything with your egg.
You gotta
but
sit
yeah.
on it. You know,
Rule to incubate.
when you rest at night, you need to sit on the egg.
I'm gonna roost on the egg.
Yeah. Roost your roosters on it.
How big
Maybe
is
it's
the
a-
egg again?
Maybe it's a dragon egg, and I need to put it
Dude.
like in boiling water or something like that.
Oh, I really hope not.
Yeah, put it
You
in
and
boiling
you
water.
having a dragon
It's-
seems like a really
it's-
bad idea.
It's a
What are you talking about? I
win-win,
would
though.
ride that dragon. It would be so dope. Jake, make it a
It'd be
dragon
a
egg.
win-win. Because if it wasn't a dragon and it just boiled, we could eat it.
Freaking Rooster, destroyer of cities. Rooster becomes chaotic evil by the end of this campaign.
I'd have a hard time upping him then. It'd be
Rooster
hard.
is the main
I'd
villain.
have to kill his dragon.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell him that yet, Jake.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to share before we get on with the show?
No.
Okay. All right, then. Let's begin. Our heroes into existence as they look around and see the rocky textures of the earth elemental plane. As they look around, they begin to see these little stones coming forward, and the voices going, "The king! The king!" So let me describe these creatures that our heroes see. They stand about 1.5 to 2 feet tall. They are made completely of little round stones. So their midsection, their belly, is the biggest of all the stones. It kind of looks like they have little pot bellies. Then they have 2 stones at the base of them, and then 2 little slightly larger stones as feet, with 3 little pebbles that go around the outside that look like maybe their toes. And their arms are very similar in fashion. They have, 1 stone that's their arm spot, and then they got a stone that's their hand spot with about 4 little pebble fingers on each hand. And then they have this small little head. And their heads are shaped circular, just a smooth, flat stone, or smooth, round stone. And their eyes are slit like, when you draw a stick figure, how you usually just have like the little slashes for the eyes. Like they're not shaped in ovals or anything. They're just little slits. And they have just a mouth and no nose.
Do they have slashes for their eyebrows as well that change depending on
No.
how they're feeling?
No, they don't. But they're like the slashes on the stones where their eyes like move accordingly. So like if they're angry, they move in that little like like angry face looking thing, and like if they're like amazed by something, they'll get those little half moon eyes going.
Do they sparkle a little bit when they're amazed?
They do. It's
wow.
like super black, like like a polished gem. But they come in many different colors. Mostly you see like a gray stone, kind of like river rock texture to them. But yeah, you can see some that are like a blackish stone, some that are a browner stone, and then you see like some that have mold or not mold, but moss growing on them and things of that sort. But there's about 50 of these little things, and they all come running forward, and they're all super excited. Oh, we haven't had visitors in so long. It's so good to see you.
Oh my gosh.
You said they're like 2 feet tall?
Yeah, most of them are like 1.5 feet.
Are there any, can you tell an age difference between,
No.
are there children rock people?
Are some more eroded?
Yes, some are more eroded than others. Yeah, I'll give you that. Like some have like pot marks on them from like the erosion and
Do
stuff.
any of them have moss growing on them?
Yes, I already said that.
Oh, I
We've got
missed that
little
part.
abuela rocks.
But yeah, they're super excited to see you guys.
So I lean into Rooster and quietly say, "What the hell is that thing?"
So I step forward and I bow low, sweeping one arm out to the side and the other arm holding my chest. And I say, Oh, shoot. I don't really want to mimic that voice.
Please don't.
You're committed.
You're committed.
Don't do it.
Hello.
Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. So I bow low, and I'm just like, oh, hello, little rock elemental earth people playing. What do you call yourselves?
We are the Rockettes!
The Rockettes?
Yes! That's our names!
Can you do the can?
What? I don't get it. We are servants of the mistress!
Who's the mistress?
The mistress that owns these lands! Our master, our mistresses.
Is she nice?
Yes, she's very nice. We love her. We follow her.
Is she a rocket as well?
No. She's much taller than us. She's much taller than you.
Oh. Well.
Take
Let's take us to her. Yeah.
to her.
Oh, you want to go to her. She's not around here, but we will send you with someone to take you. We shall send our bravest warrior. Bring forth! Cha-cha boom boom!
And then the rest of the crowd goes,
Cha-cha boom boom, cha-cha boom boom, cha-cha boom boom.
Rooster joins in. He's like, cha-cha, boom, boom, cha-cha,
and then you know it on Lord of the Rings at Helm's Deep where the orcs kind of part and you have this little the orc come running up the little you basically have that scene but with this little tiny rock and he stands about a foot tall. He's shorter than most of them, but he looks mean and he comes running up.
Cha-cha boom boom, cha-cha boom boom.
And he comes up and kneels before the speaker that's been talking to you guys, and he goes,
I shall lead them to the mistress. Come with me. Bye.
I call them.
Yeah,
all of them are like,
Bye. We love you. Thanks for coming.
wave bye, I guess.
Yeah.
and now Cha-Cha Boom Boom is with you.
So
Let's
as
do
we're
this,
walking,
Cha-Cha.
as we're walking with Cha-Cha, I lean over to him. I'm just like, Cha-Cha, how far to the mistress?
It's about a day's hike.
Oh, okay. Hey, have you ever heard of anything called the Soul Stone?
A what?
A Soul Stone.
A soapstone?
Soapstone.
No, I haven't heard of a soapstone.
Soul Stone.
Soulstone. No, I haven't.
Oh,
Have you heard of Green Lemon?
Green Lemon, who's that? He sounds sexy.
A very dear friend.
Green Lemon talks like this. Get it right. I talk like this.
They could have been friends.
So Barb is like completely oblivious to anything because I honestly don't understand what the hell you're saying.
Barb is fluent in rocket.
Like scratching my
rocketeering.
head, and just when you guys move, I'm moving too. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
gonna leave this to Rooster. These seem more like his people.
Exactly. You lead the way, Rooster, because
I don't know if I should be offended.
When
or-
Rooster's in charge, we need to worry.
Yeah, we should worry. I'll just have my sword half drawn when Rooster's in charge.
Well, on that note, I'm skipping down the road with Cha-Cha Boom Boom saying,
Yeah.
We're off to see the mistress, the wonderful mistress of here.
Okay.
I like this guy. He knows our songs. We're off to see the mistress, the wonderful mistress of here.
Dude, how long did you practice that voice this week? That's what I want to know.
Don't worry about it.
He's freaking taking a shower in the middle of the night. Talking
Dude,
to
you
himself in
literally
that voice.
sound like something I'd wipe my butt on.
Why do you wipe your butt with stuff that talks?
I don't.
Why are you
I don't know.
with
I don't
rocks
know.
that talk?
It just seems like it's just something I'd want to shut up. So I figured if I wipe my ass with it, it would shut up.
This is the voice I use to seduce my wife. 60% of the time it works never.
Oh man.
All right, let's get this show
So
on
anyway.
the road. Let's go meet this thing.
You guys continue this path. So what would take a day? You guys are like walking with this guy, and this guy's like super slow because he's so small.
Let's just pick his ass up and run.
Are you picking him up?
Yeah, I pick
Just
him
don't
up.
wipe your butt with them.
So
I
you
say
you
just
go you
lead
pick
the
him
way.
up. I need you to make a strength check.
How much does this? He's only 1 foot tall. How wide is he?
He's made of
You don't
lead.
know what he's made of, man.
I thought he was made of rock.
Really
We don't know
dense
about
rock.
what kind of rock.
Okay, strength test. 18.
That'll do it.
So you pick him up. You notice he's a lot heavier than you'd expected, for being such a small
Yeah.
little guy. But
He's
you
a little-
you were able to, pick him up on your first attempt, no problem. Put him on your shoulder. And
He's
it's
a little
like,
tubba wubba.
Whee! I say hi.
I just imagine him like crawling all over your shoulders and like going through your pack and like maybe even braiding your hair.
yeah,
like,
he's kind of got like that Yoda thing,
My,
like he's
my
like
one
going through your
patch of
stuff.
hair.
Going through your pack, finding the bloody murder scene that's inside.
Yeah,
He
I got
opens your
that.
pack and sees the goat head first thing.
Oh, what the hell is that?
he puts it on his head.
Yeah.
He's like, I am the greatest warrior of the Rockettes. I deserve this.
All right.
Can I keep it?
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Can I keep
Okay,
it?
so I say, okay, you point that direction we should go in, and then I'll get us there. Okay, buddy.
Okay, this way.
And he points
Oh.
the direction.
Okay, and I start running.
All right, you guys take off. It's mostly flat around here on this area. Like just looks like lava that's solidified over and kind of smooth, wavy a little bit in areas, sharp in others. But you guys make it through. You eventually make it to the mountain passes, and you're going through these mountain passes, and it takes you about a couple hours before he says,
We have reached the spot.
and before you is a elaborate cave entrance that basically has pillars on the outside, and on these pillars are a bunch of gems and jewels that are like attached to it and are part of this gem wall. And you see a couple little boulders a little bit bigger than this guy, just like sitting at the entrance. Cha-Cha walks over to him and knocks on him 3 times, and then once goes over to another one, knocks on him 3 times, and goes,
I have friends for the mistress.
and the rocks don't move at all. And then he walks through and he goes, this way, come on.
He walked through the rock face.
No, he doesn't walk. He walks into the cave entrance.
Oh,
Zeke kind of looks over at Barb and Rooster, and no one steals anything.
I'm like
Don't
already
touch
up
the
looking,
gems.
trying to find a pure white diamond that's bigger than the one that I have.
Rooster, don't you dare.
Yeah, you definitely see him.
Don't do it,
diamonds.
Rooster.
Oh, well, we can ask for him.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask for him, but please don't just take anything.
So he,
Why-
are you guys following him, I assume?
I gave Zeke
Yeah.
a dirty
Yeah.
look, and I skip after Cha-Cha Boom Boom.
So let's go in here, and it opens up, and it's like a beautiful marble palace, just all stonework and solid and everything, but like beautifully carved. It has gems all over the place, just like as decorations as part of it. There are, areas or different rooms that you can see going off, and you can see crystal chandeliers and diamond chandeliers and just bunch of gems and everything. And he leads you in past this first opening room and into a larger throne room. And he leads you forward, and sitting at the throne is a large lady. She's
Barb's kind of girl.
no, not like, yeah. Well, yeah. Who
That's
knows?
the only type of girl that could handle him.
Exactly.
I thought every type of girl was Barb's type of girl.
She's about
That's
10
true.
feet tall. She's made, it looks like almost stone skin. And her skin is black. She has like black hair. She's wearing these elegant robes and has tons of different gems on a giant necklace that kind of comes down over her, like the front of her, in front of her. And she has a giant staff with like a couple big gems on the ends of them. And she is sitting there. Go ahead and give me history checks.
16.
11.
6.
So, Rooster, you think this might be a Dao.
A cow?
A Dao.
A dowel?
A Dao. You know that they are like the rulers in the Earth Elemental Plane, and that's about all you recall with your history check.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Zeke
Cha-Cha
is
runs
gonna
forward.
kneel.
Across the marble floor.
Mistress! Hi, mistress! I have brought to you friends from the portal, as you have requested. They have come to seek you out.
And he bows deep and low.
I'm gonna kneel
Yeah,
as well.
I imitate his bow.
Yeah, definitely gonna bow the same way.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to the elemental plane of Earth. Why have you come?
Hello. We have come seeking the soul stone.
Hello! I just start mocking him.
Oh gosh. Barb, no. Rooster's in charge.
The soul stone,
Oh
you
my
say?
gosh, I just start laughing like to myself, just because he sounds like an idiot.
I am Gargoria, highest of the Tao, and you come before me seeking a soul stone?
I am a hungry rooster, finest of the chefs in the culinary guild from the material plane.
Give me a
Or will
deception
be.
roll.
I said or will be
Okay.
soon enough.
Give me a deception roll.
You're already lying to her, you idiot.
21.
Oh man, she believes your lie.
She can ask you to cook.
We have been sent on a... Dang it, now you made me lose my voice, Barb. We have been sent on...
You sounded way more feminine.
We have been sent on an
Exactly.
errand
That's it.
to fetch the soul stone, as Orothakar seeks to escape his entrapment on the material plane.
Orothokar, you say?
Precisely.
Do you know what the soul stone looks like? Or the power that it holds?
No idea. Simply that there is one soul stone hidden on each of the elemental planes, and a couple others.
Is it guarded or protected?
Perhaps. It's very possible that it would be guarded. Sounds very valuable to me, but I honestly have no further information than that. And I kind of look over at Zeke and Barb like, am I forgetting anything? Like,
We weren't given a lot of information about it. We mostly know that we were to seek it out.
Yep.
my assumption is that it would be related to one of the 7 ancient gods who was most interested in the earth elemental plane, perhaps even created it. I don't know if there is a temple or a shrine or anything like that.
There's only one location that comes to mind that might suit the criteria you're looking for. I have sent many of my minions to enter this cave and to recover whatever is protected within, but everything that goes in does not come back.
That sounds like where we want to go.
Yes, send us your worshipfulness, and we will retrieve this soul stone along with... I presume that you seek something at this location. We may be able to assist you as well in return for said information and perhaps a map, maybe even safe passage to this location.
Very well. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement.
And then I say, but perhaps we don't live. I would like, and I saw just the the hugest diamond in what she wasn't wearing or anything, but just a really big diamond on the floor, and I pick it up. Perhaps.
So none of these are really loose diamonds that you're seeing. They're like
okay.
in the walls and like on like the banisters of like
Okay.
Stuff like
I thought
that.
you said there were big ones when we walked in.
There were.
Yeah,
like,
on the walls
in the
and
walls.
stuff,
Like
yeah.
there's just tons of gems, diamond stuff in the walls, and like just.
I would just love to have one of these diamonds just to remind you of me of your beauty. If we don't make it out, and I pull out my gold and platinum wolf coin, and I show it. I'd like to give you this for one of your beautiful diamonds.
Perhaps when you return, we could make this change.
Okay. What if I don't return?
Well, then that's a waste of a perfectly good diamond, wouldn't you say?
I like you.
her.
I like you a lot.
My request is this. I will show you the way, or at least my servant will show you the way, and lead you in. He will accompany you. I will send Cha-Cha Boom Boom with you. You may take the soul stone if you are able to recover it. I just ask that anything else within the cave is left for me to procure.
So is there an enemy within this cave that protects it? And
Probably, since no one
inhibits
else
you from
returned.
procuring
Yeah, we don't.
said
There is
treasures?
magic that protects the cave, along with creatures that seem to be guarding it and won't obey their mistress.
Assholes.
Exactly.
Do you
Couldn't
have any
have said it better myself.
further information that might enlighten us to better be able to prepare ourselves to fend off these creatures or bring them back in line, or to break the magic protection on this area?
I'm afraid that you won't be able to break the magic, as this seems to be the area most strong with the element of earth. It seems as if it might be the birthplace of the elemental plane, or where it was first created.
Has this location a name?
No,
Do you?
because I haven't prepared a name for it. Hold on, I'll come up with a name. Yes, it is Shikaka.
Oh my gosh. White devil, white devil.
It is White Devil, White Devil.
That's what the guards are, white devils.
Chicago.
Oh my god.
Chicago.
Chicago.
You're out of here. Go on. No. This place is called Gargulthol.
Gargulzol?
Gargulthol.
Garguva?
Gargulthol.
Okay.
Gargluthol. Come on,
Okay.
give it the program.
Gargle soap.
Oh, so I would say, do you guys have any special weapons that you think will help us combat these warriors in the cave?
Everything we have tried has failed, so I don't believe we have any additional insight that would be useful.
Where is this place?
Cha-Cha Boom Boom will lead you there. It is to the northeast from here.
Can we tell what time of day it is? Do these people sleep on this plane or?
So you're in a cave right now that's obviously lit and bright and sparkly and everything. But outside, you notice that it seems to be almost a little bit before sunset constantly. Like in the hours that you traveled, it never seemed to get darker or it never seemed to get brighter.
Great, great Mistress Gregoria. Allow us to rest ourselves, and first thing after we rest, we will follow the beloved Cha-Cha Boom Boom to Gorgothol to retrieve the Soul Stone and eliminate these enemies of your worshipfulness.
Very well. And she claps her hand, and you see two pretty small earth elementals form in front of her. And they walk over to you, and they're like, "This way!" And then they start waddling off towards some chambers down off the hall.
I bow low to the mistress and follow the earth elementals.
Same. And I kind of look over to Barb, and I hope the beds aren't rocked as well.
Yeah, so you enter a room, and there's bunk beds in there. It's basically, two bunk beds, two sets of bunk beds. The room doesn't have as much of the gems and diamonds and stuff all over in it, but the bunk beds are made of stone, so have a good night sleeping on that sucker.
So I pull out my pack.
I mean, we do have bedrolls in our pack, so it won't be too terrible.
Yeah. I just don't know where to put my ram head.
No, Cha-Cha Boom Boom's wearing your ram head right now.
He really is wearing it.
Wearing a bloody freaking
so I pull
ram
Yeah,
head.
he cleaned out all the brains and everything. It's just sitting right on top of his head, kind of pushed back so that he could actually see, because it's a little bit larger than his head by a lot.
That's
so
awesome.
Cha-Cha Boom Boom's just covered in blood, I'm assuming.
Is he carrying a weapon that we can see, by the way?
Nope, just his bare hands.
All right, so I pull out of my pack the two paws, and I cut the nails from the paws, and with my dagger I drew little holes in each of the nails. Each of his the claws, and I unbraid a piece of my hemp rope, and I make two necklaces with claws on it, one for me and one for Chitty Chitty Boom Boom or whatever.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang's my father.
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
I am Cha-Cha Boom Boom.
That was her mama.
Rooster looks super offended that he didn't get a necklace, by the way.
You killed one, you should have got your own.
There's more than one nail on each of these paws.
I know, there's 5.
Zeke is just getting settled down and making sure Carnifex is settled down too.
Okay.
And
So additionally, in this room, you have a little fireplace, hearth-ish area. You've got a stone table in the center of the room that has a couple stone chairs with stone backs. There are some red rugs that run along the floor, and you have a window actually in this room on one of the walls that looks off, and it looks like you're on the side of a cliff, and it overlooks, and you can see off into the distance, and you see just all sorts of different mountainous types. You see buttes, you see mesas, you see it off in the distance, some volcanoes erupting and just forming new parts of this earth elemental plane. And in its own right, it looks very beautiful, but at the same time, it just, it looks void of life. You don't see the lush green or the waters and that sort of thing. But in its own way, it is beautiful.
So it's kind of like Arizona.
Exactly.
Devoid of life, exactly.
Devoid of life. Pretty
Only
hot.
Arizona had some active volcanoes.
Yeah, the temperature.
Yeah.
The weather's about end of June, beginning of July, Arizona time. So not super humid, just 120 degrees. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
Just enough to make your sack stick to your leg.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about my coin sack, you pervert.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he's talking about some dog sack sticking.
Yeah, dog sack. Come on.
Exactly.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh. Anyway,
I do love my coin sack.
I'm gonna break out my my cooking gear and get to work on getting us some food. I think I'm gonna make my last honey roasted ham.
Okay.
And
Before you do that, Cha Cha Boom Boom goes, I get the top bunk, dibs! And he starts trying to climb up this pole. And it takes him a long time, but he finally gets to the top of the bunk. Sorry, he just wanted to claim the bunk before.
Oh my
You
god.
said what? I didn't even understand what you said.
He Cha Cha Boom Boom just claimed top bunk on one of the beds.
That's okay. You can sleep with me. I'll snuggle him.
Oh my gosh.
so Barb crawls up there with them.
I
And
didn't know he was up. I didn't know he was in there with us. Well, okay, then I handed him the necklace.
Yep. Oh,
And I say,
This is for great warriors.
Oh, thank you, fine beast of man. I shall wear this with pride.
That's good.
I'm on the other side of the room, like banging cauldrons against the wall, like just, like when someone gets mad and they got to make dinner or, clean up their room or whatever, and they just throw everything. Yeah, that's what Rooster's acting like right now. But he's throwing together some honey baked ham and making the dwarven garlic tots for the first time.
I'm
Nice.
just working with my raven.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll for the ham first.
Ham roll, 9.
9. Still not as good as that one time you made him.
Tots roll,
Shucks.
18.
All right. These turned out pretty decent, but you don't feel like you've perfected the recipe quite yet, but you definitely feel like you're making progress and well on your way.
Nice. At
Gotta
least
have
we have
them
a good
garlic
side
tots.
with our main dish, so
It's not that the ham's bad, it's just, not as good as that one.
it's not up to par per Rooster's standards, please.
Exactly. So you guys sit down at the table and eat some of this ham and the dwarven tots and enjoy.
Does Cha Cha Boom Boom have like a mouth that opens? Can he partake of this delicious meal?
His mouth opens a little bit, like where his voice comes out and everything, but he doesn't eat anything.
He
I
just
walk
slams
up
his
to
face
him.
down on the food.
Yeah, exactly. He just like you play a plate in front of him. He's like, "Oh, this looks good." And he just sit there slamming his head against it and basically mushes it into like a fine like paste. And then he like looks up at you guys and he's just got food crap all over his face. He's like, "Oh, thank you, that was delicious."
He's got a
wiping it
beard
with
of
his hands.
tots.
Well, good night.
And then he hops back up into bed. I assume the rest of you are all gonna go to bed now, or
Yeah.
I'm training with the bird a little while longer, but
Okay. What are
I
you?
know this seems safe. Do we want to set a guard? I mean, it seems safe, but
I don't think
You never
we set
know.
a guard.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna work with my bird for a while and then go to bed.
Okay. What are you doing to train him?
First, I'm just gonna train him command words and stuff, and just try to get better about using commands and getting him to go get fetch stuff.
Okay.
You're playing fetch with him? What?
Yeah.
How far away? You gonna toss stuff out the window or
He
what?
throws it out the window as far as he can throw, which isn't
Yeah, I'll
very
just throw
far
it.
for Zeke. But,
He should be able to catch
It's
it.
not very far, but it's really far down.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
He just drops it out the window. That's what he does.
Dude, I hope your bird doesn't come back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
You're
god.
so freaking mean.
I would laugh.
Anyways.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right. This is Carfax, right?
Yeah,
Current
current
events.
effects, yeah. Oh my gosh.
current
Yeah,
events,
gotta take care of current events.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make your animal handling roll then.
What's its name?
So 10 current effects.
A 10.
Current
Okay.
current effects?
CARNI.
Carfax.
Oh my gosh.
Carfax.
Carnifax.
Approved.
That's a way dumber name than Rambo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay. So after working with him, he seems to be responding to some of your commands. Looks like he's finally learned his name and knows that you refer to him as, Carfax, Carnifax, and current events. He doesn't really understand what you're doing fetch wise, so he's like, you throw it out the window and he's just watches it go, and he's like, oh, okay.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
All right.
But all in all, you felt like you bonded with him a little bit more, and he seems more receptive towards you, especially after the events of the last day or two that have been kind of
okay. So
trying.
I'm gonna work on training Rambo.
Okay.
And the first thing I want to train him to do is to poop on Zeke.
All right, this could be a high DC to try and train him to do this, but go ahead.
Okay. So nature check.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
I'm gonna laugh if he gets a nat 20.
Oh, he's gonna get something good. I know it.
I'm gonna laugh. So
16.
So no, you can't get him to poop on hand. You can't get him to crap on command. But you do feel like he is responding to you a lot better. He would fly over in Zeke's direction when you point over there, and he'd fly over and fly around Zeke for a little bit and then fly back. But yeah, he's not defecating on Zeke at all.
Awesome. Well, there's always next time.
All right.
I'm gonna burn your bird.
Rooster's super jealous that they have pets. He didn't really think that he would want a bird since, he's a Kenku, but as that's all going on, he pulls the beautiful, beautiful egg out of his pack and kind of just cuddles it and sings to it and strokes it and caresses it.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Well, I didn't expect that. 14.
14? Okay. You are rubbing the egg, which is, this big egg that's, about comes up to your knee or so. And
Gosh, damn, that's a huge egg. What the hell's he carrying that in?
Yeah, he carries it in his pack.
Okay.
It's right next to my frying pan.
He's only 3 feet. What are you, 3 foot?
I think I'm 4'2".
4'2"? Okay, so maybe not quite to your knee, but
I'm 4'9".
Mid shin. But yeah, so as you snuggle up to it, getting ready to go to sleep, you kind of feel like a little rustle inside of it. That's about it.
When I feel the rustle, I freak out and I kind of sit up and I'm like, guys, the egg rustled.
No, that's a potato, dipshit.
Oh, that's worrisome.
That's a Russell potato.
Keep an eye on it. If you hear anything, yell it out. I don't want some baby manticore coming out and stabbing one of us.
That'd be dope, though. And you'd be able to train a baby one. I'd ride that bitch.
God.
You would ride a baby manticore. You would squish it with your left cheek, dude.
Well, not a baby. I would train it to ride it and fly around with it.
I don't know if manticores are
yeah, I don't know if it would be big enough for Barb to ride
it's
it.
kind of just a monster.
I mean,
I don't know. You can train a lion.
I've never seen anyone try to ride a lion.
Yeah.
I bet Rooster could probably ride a lion.
You've never seen me try to ride a lion? Man, you're missing out on life.
You are missing out. When he was
I prefer ligers, but lions are okay too.
All right.
Now
so...
I imagine Rooster trying to be a lion.
All right, are you guys going to bed then?
Yes.
Yeah,
right,
yes.
please send us to bed.
You guys get in bed. Barb hikes up into the same bed that Cha Cha Boom Boom's laying in, and you snuggle up to him, and he's really cool, cold, and it's kind of nice with the hot air blowing in from the window. It kind of keeps you comfortable, and you guys drift off to sleep.
As I'm drifting off to sleep, I sleep underneath Barb and Cha-Cha, and I throw little pebbles at Zeke periodically throughout the night when I wake up.
Boom Boom rubs my donkey ring and it donkey comes out. He kicks Rooster.
I'm so glad you said donkey ring.
Yeah, I thought that was going somewhere else. Too.
When you first said, and Cha-Cha rubs my eye, I was like, oh no.
Oh my gosh.
He kicks Rooster in the face.
I'm gonna have a freaking chip beak, dude.
Rooster's slammed against the wall by this kick of a donkey.
Do I wake up or do I sleep through it? That's what I want to know.
I mean, that deals damage.
Yeah, you definitely woke up to that.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I didn't.
You
rub
woke up, but then when your head hit the wall, you went right back out.
it. He knocked you out. Oh, shoot. And I just chuckle.
I'm gonna make sure Rooster's all right. Yeah.
He's knocked out. Leave him alone.
He's fine.
Okay.
With the rest of the night, he'll get his long rest in and be recovered from any hit points he would have lost.
It was like at dawn as I was waking up.
Yeah, Rooster's gonna start the day with -8 or something.
Freaking hell.
So you guys sleep through the night. Nothing happens. You don't hear anything or see anything. And you guys wake to the morning of what seems like the same light shining in as was earlier, but it's apparently the morning light. As Cha-Cha Boom Boom scrambles out of bed and flops to the floor with a crack onto the marble tile.
Oh, ready then. You guys ready to go?
Yep. Let's go.
Let's get
I like
moving.
groggily roll out of bed. I got a kink in my neck that I'm trying to get out. Can't figure out what the fuck's happened.
I can fix that.
I kneel down so he can fix it.
All right, he's going to attempt to do a medicine check on you.
Oh, great.
Let's see here.
Tries pulling your head off.
It always helps when I have to get my neck hurts.
He starts trying to adjust your neck, and it just feels worse afterwards than it did beforehand.
Great.
As he rolled an 8, and he has a -2 to wisdom, so... You definitely... Your head's like kind of crooked for the first couple hours of the day, just kind of...
I'm like looking behind me, walking sideways.
And then Cha-Cha Boom Boom looks real proud, thinking he helped you, and begins walking. And he leads you out of the chamber. You guys don't see Gregoria anywhere, and he leads you out of the main palace and begins his trek northeastward along this ridge. The trek is pretty harmless. It's just really hot. You guys are, using what little water you have sparingly, trying to make sure that you don't run out. And hoping that you guys can find a spring or something at some point. But the path is fairly trodden, and it doesn't seem super hard to get around. You finally, after about 4 or 5 hours of travel, you reach this big, large entrance that kind of narrows in as it goes. And Cha-Cha Boom Boom looks at you all and says,
"This is the place. This is where we goes in now. No one else has ever come out, so I'd appreciate it if you help us all get out. Yeah.
That's good.
Additionally, if I do make it out, then I'll be like the greatest warrior of all rat cats ever. So that would be cool.
Okay.
Just remember, there are lots of bad rocks. I'm a good rock, so don't hit me. Hit the bad rocks. Okay?
Let's paint him.
How do we know which ones are the bad rocks?
They'll try to kill you. That's probably how I determine it.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
all right, and you enter this cave. After you get... What?
Sorry, real quick. I wanted to... is there anything I can, mark him with so we can just tell which one he is easier?
I mean, he has a ram's head on his head.
Yeah. He
Oh,
does.
shoot. Does he right now? Okay,
He
yeah.
is wearing
Fair enough.
ram's head
Never
quite
mind. We're
proudly.
good.
And he
We
does
should be
have a
good.
tiger claw wrapped around his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we're good.
Well, he
Like
doesn't really have a
Crocodile
neck,
Dundee.
but he has it wrapped around the point where the circle part meets the other large circle. I did forget to mention, they do have cute little belly buttons carved into their big bellies. But anyway.
Wow, that would have been really nice to know.
That was
at
like
the
crucial
beginning of
information
the
that I
episode.
know you were doing.
Yeah, I'd have filled this belly
Hey,
button with water.
if
'cause
we're
it gets
gonna
cold.
have fan art someday, I hope someone draws this guy with his little belly button. That's all I'm asking.
Does he have an outie or an innie, or is it like
It's an outie. It's an outie. So like it has just like the small little ring, and that kind of pokes out a little bit.
How would you carve in an Audi?
It's like a rock bud.
So you carve an outie because you carve in a little bit, and then it pokes out from the center.
Oh, okay.
Like an outie. Don't out? Isn't that how outies are? I mean, I don't have an outie, but
No, they stick out from your stomach.
not
They
like
don't go in and out. They just go out.
It just appears to be carved. It's actually all one piece of rock.
All right. Anyway, now that we've
It says he has an
debated
innie with a pebble stuck in it.
it's Rocklint actually.
Rockland.
gee.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So, are you entering the cave?
Of course.
Oh, dear.
All right. You
Here we
guys
go.
enter the cave. You see around you some dead things, and you enter the first room. And as you enter this first room, I need you all to make perception checks.
Wait, what kind of dead things do we see?
And,
Just like
yeah,
dead rock creatures.
Oh, shoot.
as opposed to other rocks. I got a nat 20 for my perception. I'm looking at other rocks in particular because they warned about that.
I was looking at my notes.
A
I was
25.
looking at my notes, and it said first encounters with goats. I'm like, wait, what? It was from the first.
Hey, there could be mountain goats on the Earth elemental plane. That makes sense.
Okay, so you walk in immediately, Thad. You notice a boulder that seems different than all the other little rocks and stones that are in here. This boulder definitely appears out of place. It seems like
Would you describe it as a nice boulder?
that is a nice boulder.
I don't think we're going to like that boulder.
I don't think we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
like
it
any
just
boulders.
it definitely seems out of place, and you immediately know that it's not just a random boulder in here.
I am going to quietly say something to them and then cast Eldritch Blast on it. So we have company, and then I cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Well,
Okay.
didn't everybody roll for perception? Is there
Yeah.
anything else that we notice?
So I mean, you notice in this cave, there's another hallway that's like not really behind it, but kind of next to this boulder that seems out of place, and it looks like it continues on like this path.
Like we'd have to pass the boulder to go down that hallway?
Yeah, you definitely walk right by it if you went down that hallway.
Is that the only route that we can take?
That's the only path you see.
Gotcha.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm your
Dad.
daddy now.
You should use the earth thing. Just
I don't think it's going to work here.
It's rock. You should be able to carve its face out.
Oh my gosh. I'm good. I'd
You
rather
could make
try
it
to
have
kill
a
this
happy
thing.
face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I also
Like a
don't
Lego
think this
movie
thing
All right,
when,
so you
is gonna
cast
like
Eldritch
us.
Blast. Go ahead and roll your attack.
21 to hit,
21 does hit. How much damage?
8 damage, and it gets pushed back 10 feet.
All right, so you hit this thing, this boulder, and it slams back into the wall behind it.
It covers the entrance.
No.
Good job, Dad.
Oh my gosh.
And it like slowly forms, and it just gets arms kind of grow out, like appear out of it, and you could tell it just gets a little bit bigger. And it's standing about, it's not like bigger than Barb or anything, but it is a lot wider than Barb and just like
Can
solid
we attack
stone.
this thing as it's forming or not?
Yeah, I would be lobbing off spells.
No, only Thad's getting the advantage, or like the first attack, because he was waiting for you guys. But I gave Thad a surprise attack because of his well-rolled
Gotcha.
Perception. Okay, so let's all roll initiative is what we're going to do right now.
I got a 5.
I got an 11.
I got an 18.
I knew he was there, but I was still super slow.
All right, so Rooster with an 18. What else?
I got 11.
I got a 5.
What's your dex, Thad?
My dex.
Your dexterity modifier.
My dex modifier is 2.
What's your dex total?
14.
Damn it, you guys are the exact same thing as this guy.
We can just re-roll if we're at even.
We'll have a roll off between you two to see who.
Gosh dang. I got a 10.
Between who? Me and him?
No, you're fine, Danny.
Okay.
He got 3, so he's gonna go after you guys. So it's gonna be
Sweet.
Rooster, Barb, Zeke, and then Galeb Dur is what these things are called.
Great.
Like, that's a
Gayla.
general name, or
Yeah, that's what they're called, like in the monster manual. It's a large boulder. Anyway,
All the spells I wish I had.
Rooster, go ahead.
dude, I don't know how to kill a rock.
Is it going to chip my blades? That's all I'm concerned about.
I don't know, you'll have to hit and find
Shoot,
out.
if I do an unarmed attack against it, is that gonna like do damage to me too?
No.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm not using my
Are
great
your unarmed attacks considered magical?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't think so. Anyway. It's not till level 7.
All right. What are you doing, Rooster? This thing is about 15 feet away from you.
Am I able to yell out at them during this?
Yeah, you can
This is a
talk.
free action. Okay. Make sure that you get back away from it. I have a big spell I can lob at it, but nobody can be near it.
Okay.
How big is this room actually?
It's not super big. Like, it's probably 20 feet wide at its widest points, and then the length from you to it, you guys are about 15 feet away from it. Actually, whoever's in the back is probably like 20 feet away from it. And then it narrows into another corridor behind him. So it kind of opened up a little bit as you
Are we
came
able
in.
to back out? Like, did the entrance close behind us or anything?
No, the entrance isn't closed behind you.
Everybody get out. I'm going to lob something into here.
Is it your turn? It's not even your turn, is it?
Well, I'm just saying I can cast a big spell, but nobody can be in here once we get through.
Rooster looks at Barb. He's not used to going into a fight and then running away immediately. Usually he runs away and then goes into the fight.
All right, Rooster, you're up, though.
All right.
Like, you can do whatever you want to do, but just make sure you don't end in there, because I don't want to kill you.
I'm going to throw one of my throwing darts at it and then run away, apparently. A 21 to hit.
All right.
6 piercing damage.
Okay, so it takes 3 damage.
That's what I was afraid of.
Barb, you are up.
Whoa, I get 2 attacks.
What?
I get 2 attacks.
Oh. Look at you.
So I'm going to throw another throwing dart at it. 23 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Alright, so that'll be 4 damage. What did you roll?
A 23.
Okay, that barely hits.
Did you say a 23 barely hits?
No, I was joking.
And then he chuckled. And then I back up to the entrance. I kind of run out and slam my back up against the entrance, and I hold one of my other throwing darts up and look over into the cave like I'm cool.
Okay. So how are you backing up, like your full speed away from the cave?
I'm just outside the cave entrance, hiding behind the wall of the cave, but like peeking over, seeing what the heck's going on.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay, well, first of all, I go into a rage, of course. So so I'm pissed. And then I lob a javelin at him.
All right, roll your attack.
21.
Hits. How much
12.
damage? So that's cut down to 6 damage.
And then as I'm running back to grab my
You have
javelin,
one more attack, but you
Yep.
did just throw a javelin, so you're minus a javelin right now.
You have 5 of them, though, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a fair amount.
Okay, so then I grab my... How many hand axes do I have?
I think just one.
Yeah.
You might have 2.
Anyway, I throw my hand axe too.
Okay.
23.
Okay. What's your damage?
13.
Alright, so that's cut in half. It'll be 7.
He has resistance to slashing damage, too?
Yep.
I think we need magic to kill this thing.
Okay, and then would my bonus action be running out of the cave? Or as I run...
That's your movement.
Can I... Okay, so as I'm running out of the cave, I rub my ring.
No, you've already used a bonus action to go into a rage. You'll have to use your ring.
Oh,
at
okay,
next.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's an action, a bonus action to do.
Okay.
It. Yeah.
Alright, then I just run out.
Alright, that takes us to you, Zeke.
Okay, I back out to the entrance and I start, waving my hands in the air as a big old fireball builds in my hands and gets lobbed in its direction.
Are you? Yeah. So
Wait, where's Cha-Cha?
you. I don't know if you're gonna be able. to... It's
Yeah,
not
we
like
didn't
a
even
straight shot all the way in there.
I mean, can I shoot at least close to him? Because that's all I need. I doesn't have to hit him.
I mean, yeah, you could probably
Wait, where's
get
Cha-Cha?
close to him.
Where is
Yeah,
he?
that's a
Don't
legitimate
kill
question because we
Cha-Cha.
didn't.
I'm
Yeah.
more worried about Cha-Cha right now.
I don't care about
Cha-Cha's
the big...
in that where you guys are. He's last.
Oh,
You should
so
have
you're
picked
gonna...
him up, Barb.
Okay, then I picked him up on my way out.
That would cost you a bonus action.
Okay, then I,
Just hold your attack.
Huh?
Does Cha-Cha get out? Does he go before the
Nope.
big one? He goes after the big one.
He's last.
Shite. Okay, I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it then again and yell at Cha-Cha to get out of there.
Okay.
22 to hit.
A 22 hits.
12 force damage.
12 force damage. All right.
And he gets knocked back 10 feet.
just out
if
of
he can't be knocked back.
curiosity, do you have like a modifier of yours? I've never understood how you do
For what?
Well, it says force
The amount
damage
of damage.
8. I don't understand.
Yeah, so one of the things I have a warlock feat. It's called Agonizing Blast. So whenever you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifiers to the damage it deals on a hit, but that isn't added in.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Danny, you should add 4 damage to every one of your attacks. That's what you should get out of this.
Definitely not.
I should.
Gosh.
No.
No.
Oh,
All right. You doing anything else,
wish.
Zeke?
I don't think I need 4 more.
You doing anything else, Zeke?
I don't think there's anything else I could really do to help out the situation. So, and I cast Mage Armor on myself as I run back towards the entrance.
Okay.
Dude, all I know is that we just left Cha-Cha in there. Rooster's mad at Zeke because that was so
Dude,
uneventful.
I didn't know that Cha-Cha was going last.
should've
I had no
you
idea.
should've
Neither
ran-
did you.
Hey, you should have ran in and grabbed him.
How is the weakest one here going to pick up a freaking rock?
You could have
Drag
kicked
him.
him.
It broke
Wow,
his foot.
that was a high IQ wording.
All
All right, that's going to bring us to the Caleb Durer's turn.
That dude's gonna crush him.
It's going to, as
Oh, dear.
part of
If he
its
kills
little bonus
Cha-Cha, you're
action,
dead to
it's
me,
going
Zeke.
to
Dude, you are
animate
so
boulders.
dead.
Oh my gosh, you guys didn't know he was in there either.
The Caleb Dur magically animates up to 2 boulders it can see within 60 feet of it. A boulder has statistics like those of the Caleb Dur, except its intelligence is 1 and charisma is 1. It can't be charmed or frightened, and it lacks this action option. A boulder remains animated as long as the Caleb Dur maintains concentration up to a minute. So basically, there's 3 of them in there now.
Wait, clarifying question. Can it just continuously cast this, or would that?
Nope. That's
break
once per day.
concentration?
I am going to cast a spell as a reaction. I'm going to cast Counterspell.
It's not I don't think. Well, okay, I guess it is a spell. Yeah. All right, you can't. No, don't you have to have a line of sight on him?
I can't. Can I not see him anymore?
No, you ran out of the cave. You said.
Oh shit. Okay. No, I'm fine.
All right. So yeah, there's 3 boulders in there. You guys don't really know what's happening in there, so we'll see how well this goes.
How's Cha-Cha doing?
Cha-Cha.
Reacting to all this?
He's probably pissed his pants. He's
Did they
probably got
pee?
wet stones.
Okay. Let's see here. After all that, it'll be Cha-Cha's turn. All right. Yep. It's back to Rooster's turn. You have no idea what's going on inside the cave.
Wait, so Cha-Cha didn't come running out?
Nope.
Go grab Cha-Cha.
He's the bravest. He's the brave warrior of the Rockettes, man. He never runs.
I shove Zeke as I charge into the cave. And can I see Cha-Cha now?
Yeah, you see Cha-Cha. He's just like holding on to one of their legs and like sitting there hitting it with his stone hand, and it's doing absolutely nothing. But he doesn't look like he's been hurt at all.
Well, that's good. I yell at him.
Cha-Cha!
Yes?
Come out of the cave! Come on!
I will on my turn. I'm taking this mother brother down.
I turn back to Zeke, and I'm just like, dude, can we go fight these guys now?
Okay. I was just trying to do the best thing for it, but
All right, I go. Cha-Cha's on one of the... He's on the main guy or the other one?
How
You're
hard
not
is
sure which.
Cha-Cha?
Actually, hold on. You might be able to tell which one's the...
rethink that sentence.
Or are they all the same size?
What is Cha-Cha? What kind of rock is he? Is he like a super
Yeah, so
hard rock?
they look the same right now, so you're not sure which is which.
Oh.
One's wearing a goat hat.
No, we know which one's Cha-Cha. We don't know which one is the...
Oh, okay.
the main
I was
bad
like,
guy.
what?
Cha-Cha! Which one's the big baddie?
They're all big baddies.
The first big baddie.
This one maybe?
You suck.
That's not nice. I'm the only one fighting these damn things.
As I'm running and yelling at Cha-Cha, trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
So he is attached to one and fighting it, and he says he thinks it's that one.
You can't see any marks on the one that I threw the javelin and stuff at.
Can I see like my Can I see the javelin and the hand axe and stuff sitting around in
well, they're
relation?
back where these guys were to begin their turn.
But you can't see any scratches or anything on the surface.
I mean, you see scratches on all the stones.
All right, how are they oriented? Between me and the hall, how are they oriented?
They're all like right next to each other, trying to hit this little Cha-Cha. So when you come through the little entrance part, then get into this little wide narrow section, they're about 10 feet in from the entrance that you guys ran out of.
So as I'm dashing in, I'm kind of like darting left to right, zooming just like a blur. And I rub my magic ring and some of my daggers. And then I yell, and I'm just like,
Hey, morons, look over here.
and then I go, and I'm just going to attack the one that's on Cha-Cha. Or
Okay.
the one that turns his head, or that doesn't turn his head if they don't all look.
Okay, they all kind of look at you because they're not really concerned with Cha-Cha, really.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack the one that Cha-Cha's hanging on to.
Okay.
A 23 to hit,
It hits.
and 6 damage.
What kind of damage?
It's piercing, but these are the magic smoky daggers, so I don't know if they are considered magical or
Okay.
not.
Yeah, no, they're magical item. How much piercing?
6.
Okay.
Did you say they were or they weren't, Jake?
Yep, they're magical. They're
Okay,
magical
cool.
weapons. I mean, they appear out of a ring, dude.
And then with the second attack, an 11 to hit.
And 11 misses.
Okay, cool.
All right. Do anything else?
Nope, that was my action and bonus action and movement, so.
All right. That'll take us to you, Barb.
Did I notice when the javelin hit the thing? Did it chip it? Did I notice any damage to the hatchet or
You
javelin?
can come in and do a perception check and see.
Oh, okay. So I'll hand fight this bitch if it's gonna mess up my sword.
So you're looking to see if it chipped your hatchet? That's what you're looking at?
Exactly, because if it chipped that, it's gonna chip my sword. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't doing it. 13.
13. You can't really tell because these rocks are kind of beat up anyway.
No, he was looking at the hatchet
Oh, he's looking at the hatchet.
to see if his weapons were damaged.
Exactly.
They look. I don't know. They look the same.
So there's no chips in them?
You don't see any chips in them.
Okay, then I'll pull out my greatsword.
Okay.
Alright.
Which one are you swinging at?
The same one that Rooster hit. The one that was doing the main pounding of Java or whatever his name is.
Java Nobada.
I can't remember his name.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's more like Salacious D, not or whatever that thing's name is.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to strike twice with my greatsword. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Okay, 15 damage.
So that's cut in half to 8.
Okay, does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
20 damage.
Cut in half to 10.
Holy crap.
And then I rub my ring for my little
All right.
donkey.
All right. Donkey comes out. Are you kicking the same one or are you going to kick another one?
No, same one.
Okay. Does your donkey have a name? Have you named him yet?
No, I haven't named him yet.
Okay.
3.
3.
It's the same damn thing I got last time.
All right. It goes and kicks him.
It's because you haven't named him yet.
All right. And does 3 damage.
And the golem
Oh,
And the
shatters
golem
and
has to
crumbles.
be-
so magical weapons do the normal
He got
damage.
a nat 20 on his
Yes.
save, so he does not get knocked prone.
Oh, okay. Ooh, good to know.
All right. That is Barb's turn. That'll take us to you, Zeke.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Same one?
Yep, same one. Oh, freaking nat one.
All right. You
Gosh.
fire and you hit, who
This
is
is
it?
not my night.
You're going to hit Barb.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna kick.
14 damage.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's going to be half, though.
Okay.
So
You'll
7.
take 7 damage, Barb. As you feel searing pain as this bolt of black energy strikes your top right shoulder.
He also gets knocked back 10 feet.
No, he just gets
Okay.
knocked into this
Okay,
guy that's
good.
in front of him and just kind of like...
So now he's like bear hugging this giant rock golem.
Pretty much. Anything else, Zeke?
My gosh, no.
Zeke all looks scared back there.
It is not my day.
Just go wait outside the cave.
All right, that will take us to these 3 guys. So the first one is going to be one of the ones next to the one that Cha-Cha's hanging on to. He's going to slam into Barb with a nat 1, so he misses and slams and bumps into the other guy and does a little bit of damage there. Then the other one that Cha-Cha's not holding on to attacks Barb as well with a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Does 14 damage. And then this one that has Cha-Cha on him is going to attack Rooster with a 20 as well for 16 damage.
Holy
bludgeoning.
shiz, man.
Alright. And
So I
that
wanted us
will
to all be
be
out.
their turn.
You had your chance, Zeke.
That's going to
Shut
bring
up.
us to Cha-Cha, and Cha-Cha
Dude,
takes...
I forgot about Cha-Cha. You did too. Don't even-
Cha-Cha makes a fist, and he swings as hard as he can at this thing's knee, and he misses completely. It just, like, hits and just sound, that sound of, like, a little rock hitting a big rock. And he's like, "Take that, you son of a bitch!"
Oh my God.
And does absolutely no damage. That's going to bring us back to you, Rooster.
I've got him now, guys. I'm wearing him down.
All right. Rooster is annoyed that Zeke keeps sitting over there in the corner crying about how he would have already killed everybody if we just get out of his fetching way. So he maneuvers around this big baddie and tells Cha-Cha to come with him and, like, holds out his arms to grab him.
So you're grabbing Cha-Cha.
I'm grabbing Cha-Cha.
All right, I need you to make a strength roll if you're going to carry him out.
An 11. Oh, wait, that was a strength save. Not that it's any different, I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. An 11.
It literally isn't
Oh my
any
gosh.
different.
Is it any
I got a modifier added to my strength
All right,
save.
so you're going to be able to drag him. You're going to be at half speed.
Okay.
And he's being dragged. He's like, let me at him! Let me at him!
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
take him down.
All right, as
You
my
know,
bonus
I
action...
got it. I know who you sound like, Jake.
Who?
8 Crazy Nights.
Oh.
Well, that's a technical fail.
It's a little bit different.
Exactly.
I talk like this. That guy talks like this. He's like, well, that's a technical foul.
Yeah, that's right.
You
All
gotta
right.
love Hanukkah.
As my bonus action, after I grab him, I'm going to do Step of the Wind. I can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn. And my jump distance is also doubled. That's super useful. So I am going to use my bonus action. So I use my action to grab him.
Yep.
I'm using my bonus action to disengage and then move out of the cave.
You'll move half speed, so you're probably not even going to make it all the way out of the cave.
All right. How far in the cave are we?
You guys are about 30 feet into the cave and like in a winding tunnel that goes to the main entrance.
All right. I moved 20 feet then.
Okay, then. You're close to the exit with a kicking and screaming Cha-Cha.
Barb, get them out of here.
All right. That takes it to you, Barb.
All right. I am going to strike with my greatsword twice.
Okay.
18 hit,
That hits.
16 damage, and I'm hitting the same one that we've been.
Right.
Yeah. 16 damage.
Yep. Half to 8.
Okay.
Okay.
12 hit.
That misses.
Okay. Then I start running out of the tunnel. And can I grab them as a bonus action? Or is running a bonus action?
Grab who?
Grab Zeke and the Rock.
No, don't. You don't need to get me, Rooster. And,
Rooster and
Cha-Cha.
and Rock Boy.
I mean, you won't be able to carry both of them out.
Well, can I do a slide kick and kick those two out? So I'm the only one that's partway in?
The only thing you haven't used is your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't moved either.
Well, he's moving to them, which is
Yeah.
half a. So wait, well, you're gonna be out of range if Rooster casts Fireball. If like where you guys are at,
My fireball's 20 feet.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Area.
They're
we're
but
safe.
they're like around
Okay.
corners and out
Okay,
there.
good,
ways.
good.
Okay. Then I just run to them.
Okay. That'll bring us to you then, Zeke.
Okay. How far away am I from them?
You're about
And like, how far can I be with still seeing them?
You're about 10 feet away from them, and if you run back to be able to see them, you're going to be about probably 15 feet away. You could back up probably 5 more feet and still see them.
Okay.
But
All
you could put the fireball a little bit behind them and only hit them
Okay.
if that's
Sweet.
what you're looking
Perfect.
to do. Because
Yeah,
the room,
that's awesome.
like
I was gonna say,
like
I mean,
said,
I'll
it was
take the hit
25
if I have
feet
to,
wide,
but-
and then it was a little
That's
bit
good
long.
because you deserve it.
Oh my gosh.
Can
Thanks,
you
Danny.
make his fireball fall short and attack everybody in that room besides us?
including Zeke.
Including Zeke, yeah.
Oh, okay. Zeke, go ahead and cast your fireball. Read it out loud so the fans can hear about it.
Okay. Okay.
As most
it's a good
people who
one.
have ever played D&D will have heard of this spell.
It is wonderful, and it's well known for people accidentally killing their friends a lot. So a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So we need to do that. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. It ignites any flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. So they need to make dexterity saving saves, and I did 25 damage.
All right, one got a nat 20, one got a 15, and one got a 13.
Okay. So one takes 25, the other ones take half.
Okay.
Now, could I have farted at the same time and add to the devastation?
Might just light yourself on fire.
Oh, that's true. My
Barb
blue dark
gave
myself.
Zeke a help action by farting when he casted a fireball. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, roll.
And I'm going to yell at you guys, just keep going. I have one more I can use on them
Okay.
if we want,
all
if
right.
we need to.
And that will bring it to their turn. You notice that one of them went down, just melted to the floor, and two of them are still up and coming towards you.
So that means we killed the wrong one.
And one of them gets to you, or they're both going to get to you, Zeke. And they're going to attack you twice. A 25 and a 15.
Both hit.
So a total of 22 damage.
Okay. Do either look worse off than the other?
Yeah, one of them looks a little bit worse than the... So the second
Okay.
one that attacked you looks a little worse off.
On that one, when he hits me, flames jet out from me and hit back with Hellish Rebuke.
Alright, it's a dex save, right?
DC 15, yeah.
He got 10, so he failed. What's the damage?
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, yeah, the stone...
And how much damage was it for me again?
22.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, yeah, that stone looks even worse for wear. That's going to bring us to Cha-Cha Boom Boom. Are you still holding on to
I'm
him?
still holding on to him.
He's going to make a strength roll to try to break free, so we're going to have a strength competition.
We all know who's going to win that.
14.
He got 14 as well. So it's
So we're
deadlock.
sitting there.
And you guys are both straining super hard, but it's a deadlock, so he can't quite break free. And that's going to be his turn. That'll bring us back to you, Rooster.
Oh, this little...
Let me go! I must fight for my mistress!
Cha-Cha! There are more enemies coming from behind us outside the cave. Come with me, we'll fight them there.
Roll deception.
An 8.
Let me at him!
Alright, I keep trying to drag him out of the cave.
Okay, so it's going to be half your movement speed. It's hard for... Oh, wait.
So
I need you to
another
make a
20
strength.
feet.
I need you to make another strength roll. You guys are
Oh.
going to compete again on your turn.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I got a 5.
He got 17. He breaks free from your hands, but he doesn't get to move yet. So he broke out of your grip though.
Great. I just
Get him, Barb.
I just sit down and give up. And drink a freaking potion.
So you're not moving out of the cave more?
We'll say that as he
they're
broke
around a
free
corner still,
because
aren't
we were
they?
straining
Yeah,
so
they're-
hard.
Well, they're up with you. They're up with you, Rooster.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Okay.
Zeke. They just beat up on you.
Yeah.
As I was struggling to pull him and he broke away, I kind of rolled over backwards, like 10 feet further towards the entrance. And just like stopped rolling.
10 feet, you're probably outside of the entrance right now.
Okay, so I come rolling out of the entrance of the cave and then finally just end landing flat on my back. The wind kind of gets knocked out a little bit from me. And I just reach down to my side pack and grab out a little vial of carrot soup and drink that up.
Oh, okay.
A vial of carrots.
All right, that'll take us
What do
to
you have
you,
there?
Barb.
A vial of carrot soup.
You're up, Barb.
All right.
Get little man out of here.
All right. I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my greatsword.
So you're moving back in to attack?
Yeah. How far away is that?
They're
it's only like
20,
10 feet,
they're 20
right?
feet away from you.
What? I was way farther than Zeke.
Yeah, you were 30 feet away from Zeke.
Oh, okay. All right.
When you ran
19 to hit. What'd you do, Garrett?
19 hits.
Okay, 10 damage.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that looks like he's wimping out.
Okay. 10 damage, cut down to 5.
And then 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Then I run back out.
Okay.
Do you grab little dude?
I grab little shiznit.
Okay, I need you to make a strength check with disadvantage since you're doing this as your bonus action.
The first one was not 20.
14 is my disadvantage.
Alright, you easily sweep down and pick him up and carry him the rest of the way. So you moved 20 feet in. What's your movement speed? Actually.
I think it's 30. It might be 40 because of something barbarian.
Where is that?
Because he might not even be able to reach him.
Top
I'm pretty sure
middle
it's 40.
speed.
Oh, 40.
Okay, you're just able to get back to him and pick him up. You're not going to be able to move out of the cave because you moved 20 feet to get to the guys to attack him.
Okay, well,
I
I lay on him
Okay.
and say, light him up, Cracker Barrel.
All right.
Alright. That'll bring us to you, Zeke.
Okay, Zeke, Zeke just stands where he is and just lobs off a fireball right at the one that's looking damaged.
Well, won't it hit him? It'll probably hit him.
It'll
You're gonna
hit
hit
you.
point blank?
It'll hit you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Fire it
I'll
off.
take it. This is going to be bad. Okay, they need to make a DC 15 deck save.
The one that's really hurt got a 17. The other one got an 8.
Okay, so...
So do I need to
174,
make
sec.
one too since I was in the blast zone?
Yeah, you would be... Well, no. You'd be just outside.
Nope,
It's 20
that's not
feet,
what I
right?
want. Sorry, that's not what I meant.
It's 20 feet,
Yeah,
right?
it's 20 feet.
Okay, so
Exactly.
if you're casting on them, then they're technically in a
Okay.
5-foot cube in front of you. So yeah, it
And,
would just miss you
I
guys.
did not make the save.
You
at
didn't
all.
make the save?
Nope. And it's 29 damage.
Oh
29
my
damage.
gosh.
However, I am resistant
Okay.
to it. I have hellish resistant because I'm a tiefling, so I take half.
So you hit this weak stone, and it shatters into a whole bunch of pieces, and then the other stone collapses back into just a regular boulder and all scorched with the fire that came around it.
Nice, you killed the right
And
one.
you guys are now out of combat.
Okay.
Are you dead?
I'm good, guys. No, actually, I gained life because I killed them. I'm actually doing better than I was before I did that.
You only killed one on that one. The other one doesn't count
only
as
one?
being killed.
Oh, okay, so just one. I'm rough, but I'm still doing okay. I'm about halfway to being dead. So I'm gonna drink one of my potions. Unless, I think we should keep heading in, right?
I don't know. I'm
Let
laying
me
on the
in
ground.
there. I'm supposed to get the stuff for the mistress. Let me go, Bob.
What was the regular potion of healings thing again?
2d4 plus 4, or 2d4 plus 2?
I
What
just
is it?
looked it up. It's +2.
Jeez, they're
Wow,
both ones, so I
that
got freaking
sucks.
4. Dude, I have terrible luck.
I give
that's okay, though.
Thad one of 'em- I give
Yeah,
Zeke,
2d4 plus 2, that's it.
I give Zeke one of my greater healing.
Alright, that's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, thank you.
You guys head deeper into the cave. You pass this point where this boulder popped up and attacked you. And you enter into a dark room. It's
Can
like...
I pick up my weapons that I threw at him at the beginning?
What'd you
Yeah,
throw,
I
your
pick up
darts?
my
Yeah, my
weapons,
darts.
Yeah, you can pick up your javelin and your hand axe too, Barb.
That's right.
You enter this room, and boom, the door slams right behind you.
Uh-oh.
And it's pitch black in this room, and all the only light that's coming in is
have dark vision.
Yeah, no crap. But it's still black. You see in black and white now. Anyway, this light, you see this beam of light coming down and illuminating this little picture on the ground, and it is of a king, but it's like a stone face. It looks similar to like the elementals that you saw at the palace, but these elementals look a lot larger than the ones that had it. But anyway, it's just a little picture. It has like a king wearing a crown, and on the floor next to it, you see scribbled, and like it's written in letters that you don't understand, but then you look at them again and they kind of reform, and it says, "Royalty's light, a path reveal." And so around this picture and around this words, you see like stone tiles going around in a circle around it. But the light beam is pointed right onto this picture, and I need you guys to roll perception check to see if you guys see what else.
Are the tiles around the picture moving, or are they
Nope.
stationary?
No, the tiles are. It's like just like little stone bricks, kind of just big. Probably like
So they're
2
just like
feet by a
decorative.
foot. Huh?
They're kind of just decorative.
Yeah, they're in the floor, just all around it. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay, I got a nat 20 for perception.
Okay. Zeke, you see over in a corner, you see a small chest that's sitting over there. And other than that, you don't see another exit in this room, which is kind of odd. And you move over to look at this light beam, see where it's coming from. And it looks like it's like just perfectly meeting the light source for the elemental plane. So it's like, it looks like this hole goes way, way deep. Like it's not a hole that's, a couple inches deep and then it reveals the outside. It looks like it might be like, 10 or 15 deep all the way to the outside. And other than that, you notice everything I said about the picture graph, and then you see this chest. So yeah, but you don't see any other exits or entrances.
Which way is the king's portrait facing, or is it just like looking up?
Say what now?
What is the king's face that's illuminated by that shaft of light?
It's just like kind of like those medieval pictures of the king, like just looking straight forward, kind of holding a scepter of. But you notice that he has the features of stone, so it looks like he's like a king of stone or whatever.
So he's not like pointing in a certain
So he's not
direction.
pointing his scepter or anything like that. He's just looking straight as in the picture. So from this perspective, he's looking straight up.
And his chin is pointed towards us.
Maybe there's something in the chest that'll help. Something we need to put into the light or something like that.
Is the chest locked?
But,
No, you don't see a lock on it, no.
thinking back to our earlier adventures, I want to investigate the chest very
go ahead
cautiously.
and roll investigation.
Because this has not gone well in the past.
Are all of us going to investigate the chest, or just that?
No, just that.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
I wanted there to be a lock on it so I could use my magic dagger.
Yeah, you don't notice any magic to it, or you don't see any booby traps or anything like that.
I just grab it and open it.
Okay. You open it up, and inside you see a few different gems. You see a blue sapphire, you see a yellow diamond, you see an amethyst, you see an onyx, you see a red corundum, an emerald, and a white diamond.
How big are they?
They are about 1.5 inches in diameter.
Holy
They're fairly
crap.
big.
I grab the yellow diamond
Okay.
and put it in my sack.
I'm just
I
waiting
think
for
one
a
of them-
voice to be like, "Who disturbs my slumber?"
Right. Do maybe one of these need to be put into the light to proceed?
How would you put it in the light, silly?
I mean,
You walk over to the
There's
light
the
and
whole-
you put it in the light.
yeah, there was the whole thing about
Wasn't it a big light, though?
royalties. Like,
Wasn't
No,
it
it's
big?
a small hole. It's like a small hole
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 5 feet by 5 feet.
No, it's very deep. Like it goes deep from the
okay.
mountain.
Say the gems again.
Yeah, that's smart. We should
The
do
gems
that.
again: blue sapphire, a yellow diamond, a white diamond, an onyx, an amethyst, a
Isn't
red corundum,
amethyst purple?
red corundum, and an emerald are the other two.
Which one's purple?
Yeah, that is royalties color.
Yeah, that's what I would try first.
Okay, well, you're looking at them, so obviously the amethyst is purple.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd try that one first. I'd keep the yellow diamond in my sack, but I would still try that one.
Okay. So you stick it up to the light, and it like gets real hot in your hand, and then the light kind of shines right through it, and it kind of hovers in midair when you take your hand away, and it shines this purplish light onto the king's face, and then all of a sudden these stone tiles that ring around the circle begin to dip downward and form a staircase that goes deeper downward.
Okay, I would run
And
as
then
fast
the
as I can
amethyst burns up and disappears.
and grab the rest of the stones and put them in my sack.
Okay.
I
Are you
think-
guys going down the stairs then?
Don't touch anything but the lamp.
I guess so. I mean, I just so you guys know, I don't have any of my major spells. Like I have Eldritch Blast left, but
Do you get your spells back after a short rest?
Short rest, yeah.
You want to take a nap?
Let's.
Sorry, I just thought that was
Are you guys taking a short
I
rest?
really-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say we take a short rest, and I'd like to use a hit dice to
Yeah.
recover a bit
That'd be
more.
a
Okay.
good time.
So remember on your character sheet, it'll show you what type of dice you need to roll for your hit dice because it is
Yeah.
different for other people. And you can roll as many of those hit dice as you want or as few as you want.
Cool.
Yep, we good.
Okay, everyone rolled their hit dice. Everyone good?
Yep.
Covered your health?
Yep.
Subtracted your hit die?
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys venturing down the stairs then? So this wasn't a super long short rest. You probably were only there for like 30 minutes just licking your wounds and getting your stuff together. Are you going down the stairs?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, you venture down the stairs and you enter a room that's well lit. It seems like there's some external light sources that seem to hit the walls, and the walls seem to shimmer. And in the middle of the room, you see a pedestal, and on that pedestal is a giant skull. And its mouth is agape, just open, and it's just made of solid granite, and it has 2 eye slots. And then on the pedestal beneath it, it reads, "Mine eyes must see what lies before me, both good and evil."
Throw the white diamond and the onyx in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Oh, my dead body. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
all right.
I don't know what I'm saying.
So y'all insert those.
Yes, I do, because I have them all.
All right, you insert them into it, and its eyes, like eyelids, come up here and just blink over the diamonds, and then come back up, and its mouth moves around a little bit, and then it turns its head towards a wall behind it, and a big giant flame comes pouring out and hits this wall, and it just melts and carves this path into it and opens up the next room.
Dang.
And then the diamond and the onyx disappear.
Was this like scary fire, or was it like cool, awe-inspiring?
It was cool looking.
Okay, gotcha.
Real cool.
As long as we're not too close, it's
Yeah.
cool.
It would have not looked so cool if it was pointed at you.
Yeah, I don't think me being able to, having resistance flame would help much for that.
So you enter this next room, and immediately you notice the room's a little bit smaller, and on a wall there appears to be a doorway. At least it has the carvings of an archway. And inside of this, there's a little cubby hole about halfway up the door, and it goes in about 6 inches, and it's about a foot wide and a foot tall, where this cubby hole is. And below it, there's 3 different little spots. At the very bottom is a little spot where it looks like one of these jewels would fit, and it says the foundations are laid. And then the second jewel above that little circle space says tempered by fire. And then at the second, or the top part right before this box is a thing that says, or one of these circlets that says the L of life, or given the L of life. So from the bottom up, it says the foundations are laid, tempered by fire, given the L of life. And then right in the box,
Ale, like A-L-E?
Ale, A-L-E, yes. And then in the box section, it says all worlds are created.
Maybe the fire one is for red, so the ruby, and
There's no
yellow
ruby.
maybe for the ale. Oh, there was. Oh, what all is there
It
again?
was a red corundum or something.
Okay,
like
red
that.
corundum. That's the corundum. That's what I was thinking.
So say the riddle one more time.
So going from the, I'll just read the words, or like the whole thing going from top to bottom, okay?
Okay.
The foundations are laid, tempered by fire, given the L of life, all worlds are created.
Alright, so the fire is definitely red.
Yeah.
The ale is probably the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea on foundations or
Foundation,
worlds.
What-
well,
Worlds are probably
what stones
green.
do we
foundation
have?
would be probably stone.
So we have a blue sapphire, a yellow stone, a red corundum, and an emerald
A
left.
yellow diamond
A
is
yellow
what you have.
diamond, sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yellow
just wrote
diamond.
colors down.
Say it one
So
more time.
what you have left is a yellow diamond, a blue sapphire, a red corundum, and an emerald.
So I'm guessing all worlds are created as the emerald and the foundations are laid as the blue sapphire.
Yeah. That's what I would think as well. And then the red
No,
corundum.
so the
for
all
fire,
worlds are
obviously.
created is not a slot for a stone.
Oh, it
It's
just
the
says
cubby
that?
hole.
Oh.
It's the little 6-inch
Oh,
deep
okay.
with about like foot by foot in height and length.
Oh, okay. So we keep the.
So foundations, is that going to be green or blue?
that one doesn't.
That one doesn't have a stone.
That's the one we don't have a stone. Yeah. So we keep the
We-
blue stone.
We only need the one for fire and then the L of life.
There is a stone slot on the foundations are laid.
Yeah, so there's 3 stones we have to
Oh
do.
yeah.
Yeah. And we have a green, a red, a ruby.
I'm going to say red, yellow, and blue. Foundations are blue. Primary colors.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
Hmm.
what I think too.
Red's a
Well,
primary
I don't
color
know.
too.
Yeah.
Right, but for the foundations, I'm going to guess that it's blue.
Why?
Because you have red and yellow that we've already decided on, and blue is the third primary color. And then it says all worlds are created.
True,
all
but
colors
worlds are
created
usually
from those
green.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the worlds are
yeah.
created. It just says that. There's no slot.
Yeah. True.
The slot is for foundations are
If
laid.
only you remembered what powers each stone had.
Dude, you give us so much information. I can't even write down the name of the stones when you spout them off, man.
Hey man, you can ask for me to repeat stuff.
Will you repeat that?
Let me go back to my notes from the Enchantress.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Blue sapphire is air, yellow diamond is earth, emerald is water. Fine white diamond is celestial. That's all I had time to write down.
Well, I think that kind of helps you in this situation.
Yeah.
the green
Foundation
is
is earth.
yeah.
Foundation. So green is our foundation. And what did
Yeah,
you
'cause
say
the
was
earth.
fire was? You listed like everything.
Blue sapphire is air, yellow diamond is earth. I wrote down fire. I didn't write down the stone next to it. And then emerald is water, and fine white diamond is celestial. After he said fine white diamond was celestial, I didn't care about the rest of them because that's what I wanted.
Fire would have to be either red or ruby.
Yeah, it's the red corundum for sure.
Alright. The L in life. I don't know.
I mean, I would guess then, based on that, the foundations are going to be earth, which is going to
Yeah.
be the yellow
So
diamond.
green, red. Oh,
No, yellow.
is that what?
Yellow is foundations for earth. Fire is red. And the ale of life.
Just
I'm still
make
going
that
blue.
celestial.
We don't have a white diamond, though. We have a blue sapphire, a yellow diamond, a red corundum, and an emerald. That's green.
Maybe a yellow diamond.
Yeah, I
being
think
the
yellow
sun.
diamond.
Like
Would be
representing
what?
the sun. A yellow diamond like representing the sun. I don't know.
I literally just read off that yellow diamond represents earth.
I literally just said something completely different.
You literally have all of the information right in front of you guys.
Shut up, Jake. It's easy when you know the answer to the riddle.
And our
Yeah,
listeners
and we
at
don't
home are
have
probably
all
like,
of it
"Gosh."
listed off in front of us.
All right, foundations are laid. That's yellow for earth.
Mhm.
Textured but tempered by fire is obviously red.
Yep.
Given the ale of life, we have a blue sapphire, which will be air, or the green emerald, which is water. Did you say ale
Yes.
or air of life?
Ale, A-L-E.
Like a
I'm
drop
like
of
a
ale.
drink.
Green, then
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
guess. I mean,
Yeah, I had the letter L written down. A-L-E. Okay. Yeah, that would be my choice. Green at top, R in the middle, Y at the bottom.
Okay. Do you guys put those in?
Sure.
All right, so you put in the yellow diamond first, and in this cubby hole, you see this earth, like ground, like dirt kind of form together and create this round orb. And then you see the fire come in and circle it and kind of bake it together and form it. And you see little mountains and stuff begin to form within this little earth that's kind of like floating around. And then water comes and hits it, and you see it forms little oceans on this little orb and like lakes and stuff. And then the orb hits back into the back of the cubby hole and expands, and all of a sudden the little cubby hole begins to shift and change and spin around, and it spins faster and faster and faster until it opens up, and it opens up into a new room, and you have a new entrance.
sweet.
It uses up these stones every time, right?
Yep. So all those stones are gone.
Gotcha.
But I still have a big ass ruby.
Nope.
No, you have a sapphire.
No, I have a ruby.
Nope, you
blue
have a
stone,
sapphire.
And a green stone.
No. You have a sapphire. That's it. All right. You move into this
That's
room
bullshit.
and you look around, and immediately you notice this big freaking earth elemental standing not too far away from you. And the door behind you slams shut, and the cavern kind of opens up. It's a little bit bigger. It's about 40 feet wide and about 40 feet long. And you have this earth elemental like standing there at the other end. And you notice in the center of its chest, it has this bit like really bright yellow glow within it. And it sees you.
Is there like a discernible shape with that, or is it like...
It's just like a glowing, it's kind of circular, I guess would be. It's just glowing
So
in
it
there.
looks like Iron Man
No.
before he made his triangle heart thingy?
No. It's more like, it's brighter at the center point and then kind of deadens out as it goes. Does that make sense?
Okay. Is it like throbbing at all, or...
Nope. Just glowing.
Wonder if there's a jewel in there.
But this earth
Plop.
elemental is about 12 feet tall and about 7 feet wide. Its arms are the size of big tree trunks. Its legs even bigger.
It's 7 feet wide?
Yep.
Holy
It's
cow.
a tubby.
It's a big boy.
Is he like muscular or flabby? Can you tell?
It's stone.
He's rock hard,
It's
man.
rock hard
He's
abs,
rock
exactly.
hard, man.
He's got a chiseled chest. All
All right. He looks at you and he says, "I have a foot, but not feet. Have a face, but no head. I come in ranges or all alone. Although I am grounded, I can never be prone. What am I?"
You say that again. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but...
Yep. I have a foot but not feet, have a face but no head. I come in ranges or all alone. Although I am grounded, I can never be prone. What am I?
Mountain.
And just like that, he splits apart, and half of his body falls and hits the ground. And the orb kind of shifts over to this new form, and this elemental shrinks a little bit, and is a little bit more of a normal size elemental. It charges forth you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, yippee skippy.
You guys made it significantly easier, though, by getting the riddle correct.
Nat 20.
Oh, so there's only one?
There's only one.
Okay. I thought for a second that
No,
it split in
it
two.
split apart, and the other part of it like kind of crumbled to the ground and just turned to dust.
How close is this thing?
It was towards the back. It was a 40 by 40. It's probably 30 feet away from you.
Perfect.
But let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, huh?
I got a 21, but not.
I got a 17.
You got 21. What's your total, Thad?
He got a nat
My
20.
total?
Yeah.
It's 22, but
Okay,
it's
so
a
it is
natural
better than
20.
Danny still.
Yeah.
Just because you roll nat 20 doesn't mean you'll go first. It'll be the highest initiative on that.
Okay. I got a 21.
Okay. So we got Zeke with the 22. What'd you get, Rooster?
17.
Barb, the Elemental, Rooster, and Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha's last again?
Cha-Cha is last. He did roll a 14, but
We actually rolled good.
you all
initiative this
actually
time.
rolled really well. Alrighty then. Zeke, you're up.
Okay, I cast Fireball at this boy.
Alright.
DC 15 dex save.
He fails.
Okay, that's 26 damage.
26 damage. Alright.
And I just take a step back, and a brief shimmer goes over me as I cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Can you cast 2 spells at this in a thing?
I can do it as a bonus. It's one of my Warlock things.
Okay.
I can redo it. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot or material components. Eldritch Invocation.
Okay. I thought you weren't allowed to do 2 spells in the same turn, even if it's a bonus spell. I'll have to look more into that, but for now, it's fine. Okay. He takes the damage. You put up your little shield thing. The door behind you is closed, though, so you are you can't like back out of this room, just so everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring us to you, Barb.
Alright, pull up my great sword and, turn it a little bit so the shimmer shines across his face so he knows I'm legit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows you're legit.
Okay. Now, can I go into a rage?
Yeah, you'll have to do another rage. How many rage things do you have left? You used 1, so I think you have 3 right now, right?
Do they replenish with
Yeah.
a short rest, though?
They replenish after a long rest, not a short rest. So you should still have a rage that you can
I
go
do.
into.
I have 2.
Okay,
What the
so-
heck? It says right. Oh.
Okay, so describe how you're going into a rage for me. The listeners
Okay.
want to know.
The listeners want to know. Well, they've seen it before, but so
His biceps ripple. His pecs bounce.
That's
His
right.
eyes go fiery red.
All right, eyes go fiery red. Not like the one time that he got called Barbara,
No,
but
of course
still,
not.
he's legit pissed. His hair stands up a little bit on his back, which is just a few hairs because he's
Yeah, his little peach
bald.
fuzz he's got going on the
he's
back.
He got some fudge. He'd call it hair, but most people would call it baby skin. Yeah, he's just incredibly pissed. And then he charges in with his greatsword.
All right, swing away.
Alright, does a 27 hit?
27 does hit.
Okay, 12 damage.
All right.
Oh, 13, excuse me.
13 damage.
Thank you, Garrett.
That's
you
going to
can
get
count.
halved
Okay,
to
does a 19 hit?
7 damage. 19?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that's 15. So that would be
Get half
14
to
and
8.
a half. Just kidding.
Half to 8. I was
15
wait,
divided by
what?
2
I was
is
like,
14
my
and a
math
half.
That's right.
blew my mind hole. All right, so that'll be your turn, because you did your bonus action and you did your 2 attacks. All right, so he's going to be next, actually. So he's going to go ahead and make 2 slam attacks on you with his meaty fists.
Me as in Barb?
As in Barb.
Okay.
First one's a 23.
That hits.
And the second's a 10. So the second's going to miss, but his first attack does 16 bludgeoning.
Dang.
And then that will be his turn, but he is going to take a lair action. So this is the first time you've encountered lair actions. He belts out a roar and yells into this cave, and then you see up above as stones begin to fall. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shoot.
24.
15.
8.
So, Rooster, you save. I need to see if little dude saves. He does not save. Rooster's the only one that saves. All of you you're going to take half damage, Rooster. Everyone else takes 13 damage. You will take 7 damage, Rooster. Oof. And that is his lair action. And that will take us to you, Rooster.
So are lair actions just like the monster in his home court advantage gets like
yes. So lair action is basically when a monster, a special monster usually, is in their lair, they'll be able, in their home turf, they kind of have lair action. So basically when he screamed out, he was speaking kind of a rock language and caused these rocks to come hurtling down towards you all.
All right, cool. Well, as I'm like dodging out of the way and getting hit by the,
You do notice that as these rocks hit Cha-Cha, they did absolutely nothing to him. This race kind of has like a unique feature that's pretty OP that I'm starting to learn. But anyway. But they can't do hardly any damage, so. All right, moving on. What are you doing, Rooster?
So as I'm like dodging out of the way of these hurtling, little meteorites, they appear to me, and getting hit by the rubble.
Why, Rooster, you've seen a lot of meteorites?
Yeah, I sat on top of a mountain in a monastery. What else was I going to do with my life?
That's true. That's
Stare
cool.
up at the stars.
Of course.
Anyway. Jeez, I feel like Barb and Rooster would have talked about this next to a campfire previously.
We probably did. I forgot.
Some friend you are. Anyway, he's going to rub his magic ring, summon his little daggers, and launch an attack to the elemental's engaged with Barb right now, right?
Right.
So yeah, I'm going to run around, veer around him, and attack from behind.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Okay. A 23 to hit.
23 does.
7 piercing damage.
7 piercing. Half.
7.
Oh no, wait, you're a magical.
7 magical dagger piercing damage.
Yep, magical damage. That's going to bring him down. Okay.
And then
he's immune to poison too. So
gotcha.
For those of you at home who are wondering why I didn't roll for poison on that last creature they fought as well, it's because he was also immune to poison.
I'm going to do, as part of that second attack that hit, I'm going to spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw. I believe it's DC 14.
He passed.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I am going to spend another key point and do Flurry of Blows.
All right, go for it.
A 16 to hit.
A 16 misses.
And a nat 20 to hit.
Nat 20 hits.
For 15 bludgeoning damage.
15 bludgeoning damage. All right. All right. That is Rooster's turn. That will bring us to Cha-Cha, who bravely runs at this thing and comes up to its foot and hits at it and goes,
I'm gonna get you! Take this, you little son of a gun!
and he swings his little stone fist at it and does absolutely nothing, just a little as he hits it, and then he just grabs onto his foot and is hanging on. That will bring us back to you, Zeke.
Okay, I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
All right.
13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay.
All right. He is going to use a lair action for this round. And he reaches down and touches the ground, and stone kind of jumps up and comes and tries to grab around Rooster, or actually all of your feet. He's got the stone kind of comes up and starts to grab at your feet. I need you to make strength saving rolls.
Oh boy.
20.
Holy crap, 17.
Wow.
That was a nice roll, Z.
That was, yeah, considering
What you get, Barb?
-2.
27.
All right, none of you get caught in the thing except for Cha-Cha, who's now buried up to his waist in the stone that's covering him.
Is he still holding on to his leg?
Yeah, but he's caught up in this now. All right, that will bring us to Barb, as that was a lair action.
All right, I'll attack him twice with my greatsword.
All right, go for it.
12.
12 misses.
Okay, 26.
26 hits.
20 damage.
20 damage. Halved is going to be 10. All right. Do anything with your bonus action?
Yes, I rub my ring and say, "Come on out, stupid ass."
You've already used the donkey, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Earlier.
You used it the night before on
Oh, sweet.
on
No,
Rooster.
you
And-
used it on those golems in the previous
Oh,
room.
yeah, you used them
Yeah, I
on
was
the golems.
gonna...
Or the
Okay.
Galebs, or whatever they're called.
All right.
Galeb Dur. Yeah, so you rub the ring, nothing happens.
Okay. That's all.
I can just see him like sitting there rubbing the ring, like, what the crap's happening?
Yeah,
Why isn't this
exactly.
working?
All right, that will bring us to its turn.
As you know, though, as you just learned, he does have a name now. It's stupid ass.
All right. Stupid ass doesn't pop forward when you call for him. All right. That will bring us to this elemental. It is going to turn and strike at Rooster twice with a 13 and a 14.
Both miss.
Both missing. And that will bring us to you, Rooster.
All right, I am going to slash at him with my daggers. A 20 to hit for 9 damage,
That hits.
and a 27 to hit for 9 damage.
That hits as well.
Nice.
And I am going to spend another key point to do 2 more unarmed attacks. A 9 misses, and a 23 to hit for 10 damage.
All right, and those are non-magical, so it'll be 5.
The daggers would be.
He's doing
Oh yeah, this. Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry.
All right, that will bring us to Cha-Cha, who is going to try to get out of this stone floor that he's stuck in now. And he does not. He's still stuck in it. That is his turn. That will bring us back to you, Zeke.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it again. Just keep trying to hit it.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay. Shoot.
All right, Barb,
Okay,
you're up.
That's my turn.
I'm up.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna bust him in the head with my greatsword.
All right, go for it.
13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
12 damage.
Half to 6. All right, this Earth Elemental is looking a little worn out, but still kicking. After your action, he's going to use a lair action, and he screams up at the roof again, and boulders fall. I need dex saving throws.
That was rude.
Shouldn't have hit him so hard.
Shoot. 10.
26.
15.
All right. What'd you get, Rooster?
26.
All right, Rooster's the only one that saves again. You all take 18. Rooster takes 9. And now it is the Earth Elemental's turn. He's going to attack Barb twice.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't think we're looking too hot.
With a 12 and 11, missing both times as Barb is definitely dodging these giant hands that come slamming down all around him as the walls shake with each thunderous strike. And that will take us to you, Rooster, as this guy's slamming away towards Barb.
All right, I'm going to attack him with my daggers. 13 misses, 25 to hit for 7 damage.
Sorry, what was the first one?
13.
That misses. What's and then 25 for the other one?
25 for 7 damage, yeah.
5 for 7. Okay. That will bring you down a little bit. All right. Are you doing any bonus actions?
I am going to partake of some delicious carrot soup as a bonus action.
All right.
Because I am not doing hot at all.
All right. You drink your carrot soup. That will bring us to Cha-Cha, who's going to try to break free. And he does. Cha-Cha breaks free. And he's going to do his attack on this dude. And he hits. And and he does max damage. 4 damage.
Please let that kill him.
No, it doesn't kill him.
God, that would be epic.
But you see that
so
he swings and his fist connects and it chips off a bunch of stones from this thing's ankles.
So they broke his ankles.
It is looking worse for wear. That's going to bring us back up to you, Zeke.
Okay, I'm going to just try to make sure I position myself so that if I do hit them with Eldritch Blast, it doesn't knock them into Rooster or Barb or anything like that.
Okay.
Just saying before I cast it. But I'm going to try to hit him again with Eldritch Blast. 3rd time's a charm, right? 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Great.
Are you doing anything with bonus action?
No, there's not really anything I can do right now.
Alright, before Barb gets to go, he's going to do a lair action. He's going to try to get this stone to crawl up around your ankles again. I need everyone make dex saving throws.
Dex or strength?
Strength saving throws, yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
27.
I got a 1.
Alright, so the stone comes up around your ankles. You're going to have disadvantage on all your attacks, Thad. And you are immobile. You cannot move. Or I don't think immobile is the right word, but you can't move. Your movement is reduced to 0.
You have been cemented to the floor.
Yes, I have.
Restrained. That's the word.
Restrained. My turn?
You got a nat 20, Barb? Or Rooster?
Yeah.
Okay, so both you and Barb are fine. And, Cha-Cha rolls a nat 20.
Nice.
And he's fine as well. That will bring us to you, Barb.
Alright, I'm going to attack with my greatsword.
Alright.
Okay, 27 hit.
27 hits.
12 damage.
Half to 6. Alright, he's looking hurt. Go ahead and do your next attack.
No. Wait a second. Why do I got 3 there?
Oh, your strength save was 27. You got a nat 1 on your first attack.
Oh yeah, nat 1.
Alright, you roll nat 1. Your blade chips a little bit. You get a tiny chip on your blade. Yeah, you chipped your blade a little bit.
26.
26 with your next attack. It hits. What's the damage?
19.
19 damage. Half will be 10. Alright, yeah, this thing is looking real beat up. It's its turn. It is going to swing at Danny.
Wait, can I have a bonus action?
Yeah, what's your bonus action?
I'd like to poop in my hand and throw it at him.
Alright, you poop in your hand. Go ahead and roll a dexterity.
Is this part of your training
throw
for Rambo?
Sure, I'm going to try to put it in his eyes. I'm going to give him pink eye.
Alright, go ahead and throw it.
What is it? Roll what?
A dexterity throw.
Okay, dexterity.
I'm all out if he gets a nat 20 right here.
Oh
my goodness!
I got that one.
Oh my gosh. You crap in your head and you go throw it, but it's like super slick. It just slides off and hits you in the face.
Why couldn't it hit
you have your own shit in your face.
Now you're blinded.
Alright,
Shit.
yeah, you're gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw on your turn.
With disadvantage because it's bugbear poop.
Yeah, it's bugbear poop. You don't want any of that. All right, that brings us to the Earth Elemental, who's going to slam at Barb first with his first attack with a 24 to hit for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing with his other fist at Rooster with a 12 and miss. That will bring us to you, Rooster.
I can't believe I pooped on my face.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive if you think about it.
Shut up.
Anyway, I'm gonna attack him with my daggers.
All right.
An 18 to hit for 6 damage.
18 hits.
And a nat 20.
All right.
For 10 damage.
10 damage. So your first blade, you slice in and it pops off a little chunk. You swing in with your other sword, it stabs into the rock, and then it starts to like suck in your blade a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just goes stiff and starts cracking apart. You see cracks running all along the Earth Elemental as it begins to fall. Pieces of it begin to fall off as it falls to the floor, and soon it just boom and launches all of you guys back about 10 feet, just slamming you guys to the floor. And in the center where the Earth Elemental used to be is this big round stone that's just glowing this whitish yellow in the air and sparkling. It's like what the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, just shining above the floor. And it slowly lowers down towards the floor. And when it hits the floor, it goes smaller and smaller, and it gets to about the size of a quarter. And it is just shining on the floor.
That's what I think too. I think I'm really, really hurt, but I can't really see it because I got shit in my eyes.
Rooster crawls over to what he thinks is a soul stone to pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. You feel just... You're not really attuned to Arcana, but you feel the Arcana coming off of this thing. You just feel like a lot of power within this stone.
Dude, screw turning this back in. I'm going to give it to Smashley and have her install it on my gloves.
Alright, but yeah, you have acquired the Earth Soul Stone. You don't know what it's capable of or how to use it, but you have it.
Could I roll Arcana just to investigate it?
You can, but it's going to be a damn near impossible check.
Okay.
You never know.
9.
Nope, you're not sure how this works, because this is not Arcana that any of the world is used to. Just like when you felt the power of the Arothokar behind the obsidian. This is not as strong as that, obviously. Not that as powerful, but definitely more powerful than anything you've ever handled, and a different kind of power.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold the stone and try to do the same thing, because...
You fell.
Okay.
You literally can't do it. Even if you got nat 20, your thing wouldn't be high enough.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Yeah, so you fell. All right.
Do you guys do you
also
rest?
additionally, sorry, whenever this thing like fell apart and fell to the earth, you notice that there are several gems and stuff that have fallen out of it.
Are there any white diamonds?
There are, and you see Cha-Cha gathering them and going,
"Oh, my mistress will be so happy that you guys got all of these things for her."
Oh yeah, we said we'd give them to her.
Ding.
Yep.
Wait, can I try to sneak one?
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't do it.
How would they know?
She's a magical being in her world.
I'm picking them up right now. Don't take any.
Okay.
We could kill Cha-Cha.
you can use sleight of hand to try and pick
How
one.
we kill Cha-Cha and leave?
Oh my gosh.
No, I really want a big ass diamond from her.
You guys could try sleight of hand to see if you
She's got plenty
can
of
get
diamonds. Let's take these back and
Yep.
see if she'll give us one.
Yep.
Not necessarily one of these, but
She said we could negotiate,
Yeah.
so...
Do we want to risk traveling back with low health, or do we want to rest?
Let's take a nap.
You guys got to take a long rest here?
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Okay.
that's... What does the rest of this cavern look like on,
Yeah.
further inspection.
I mean, now that like the soul stone is within there, it seems like just a normal cavern. It doesn't seem like there's anything special about it.
Was there a door that opened up?
Yes, the door behind you kind of like fell apart and like the rocks just fell apart. And now there are no doors, no anything between you guys and the way out. It just looks, like just a normal cave now.
Yeah, let's rest.
All right, and that is actually where we're going to end for the night.
Cool.
Wait a second. Did I have a chance to wipe the shit out of my eyes?
Nope, it's in there forever. You have pink eye.
Damn it. I have pink eye. I know it.
All right, well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. We do love doing this. It's not what we expected for sure, as we're not the typical players of D&D, or at least we weren't, and now we're kind of addicted and loving it. But we just want to shout out to all of our fans and thank you for liking our Facebook page, for reaching out, for sharing our podcast with your friends, with your family. We also want to give a special shout out to our New Zealand fans, as for this month they've accomplished about 10% of our downloads. So apparently in New Zealand this podcast is taking off, and we want to say we love you and we love all of our fans, but we appreciate what New Zealand's doing for us.
Yep, shout out. That's awesome. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And we appreciate if you message us, let us know how you're enjoying the show, and give us some magic items and stuff we can do to put y'all on the show.
Yeah, we're super normal, so don't be afraid to reach out to us.
You
probably know a hell of a lot more about this thing than we do, and you can go ahead and tell us what we did wrong, and we'll try to fix it. But
yeah, give us some feedback. It can be negative. Help us be better and more creative, or things that you think we can improve on, for sure. But if you just think we're great, that's fine too.
Yeah, Barb tries really hard. He's the specimen of a bugbear.
And if you think we're great,
greater.
just leave us a 5-star review on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast.
For sure. We'll try to get your name, give you a name of an NPC. Who knows? You could be the next Cha-Cha.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you next week on the next episode of Not So Super Dungeon Bros.
Hey everybody, we hope that you enjoyed the show, and if you did, you can give us a 5-star rating on iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcast. We would sure love to hear from you, and you can reach out to us on our Twitter handle, at NSSDBros, or hashtag NSSDBros. You can also check out our new website. It's NSSDBros.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Please subscribe to our channel so you get some more awesome content, and you get to hear our next episode of Not So Super Dungeon Bros.